A lot of respect for Gulf Coast. Coach Chambers, watched his work for years. I knew they'd have a plan, and they've got really good players. So that was really good for us to be in a game like that. Thought we showed a great deal of composure, especially second half. I think we tightened up our defense a little bit. Whenever people play, I call it gimmick, but whatever, combination zones, you just got to outlast it. And I thought we did a really good job in the second half. We got some really good shots. That's it. Media.
Second straight game, 40-plus points in the paint. You alluded to this team takes what defense gives us. With that gimmick, how pleased were you with the ability to get some drives to the basket?
I mean, I like layups too. I know we shoot a lot of threes, but we have good players that can make them. And we have one in particular that I think is in the conversation for being one of the best guards in the country. So that's why we get the myriad of coverages that we see. And when you have guys that are unselfish and willing to play a role, that you usually have a good chance to have an attack that can get you a decent look. And our guys did it.
FGCU shot 50% from the field in the first half, and then I think they missed or made 3 of the first 13 in the second half at one point. Did you challenge your guys at halftime to kind of lock down a little bit more, or focus a little bit more on defense?
I didn't have. I'm not that guy. I got my halftime speeches or pregame, or it's just what we do every day, guys. We are into building habits and trying to continue to pursue the best version of ourselves. I think you can get really trapped by the numbers. Not saying you, but like the analytics of this makes the predictor a little bit crippling, and I'm way out of that lane, and I want our guys to stay out of it too. When you play a good team, there's going to be times when they have a good field goal percentage. Like, we're not going to get away from everybody like just every night out. But to John's point, I really think our guys took it upon themselves to be harder to play against in the second half, and it certainly started in the first, 3 out of 13 possessions? Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, Shai's been great. Like, he's embraced that role of not starting. I mean, I think he wants to start. But he's been terrific, and I think his confidence, and our guys alluded to it in the locker room. Shiloh said something to Blake. The two compete a lot of times for minutes. Played them a little bit more together tonight. Shiloh said something to Blake that Blake thanked him in front of the group for, and again, that speaks to the character in the room. So love what he contributed tonight. Yeah, I mean, they might say that theirs was reminiscent of who they are, but yeah, no. Again, they're good players and they have experience. So that front line of ours, Kyle, Shiloh, Blake, those guys have played in a lot of games and some big games. So that's beneficial. Hopefully we'll get Zach back next week.
17-point margin tonight against a team that's got some really good wins in the non-conference. That's the closest that it's been in a home conference game so far this year. What makes you guys so difficult to play at home?
Man, the crowd was phenomenal tonight. Like, I don't usually get into it with the arms and all that, but I was proud of our guys' defensive effort, and I think they injected or infused some confidence in us. And boy, when you get a home court advantage because of the atmosphere like that, I think you can be a really tough out at home. And it's just another opportunity to get better, and I think we capitalize on it. We feel pretty comfortable when we play in Liberty Arena.
One thing I've noticed over the last 5, 6, 7 games, double-digit offensive rebounds. 5 straight games, 6 of the last 7. You're getting more shots than your opponents. Your second chance points are usually double-digit favor. Is it just been a different mentality, or is it just how the game's flowing and the way guys are able to get those in?
Well, they're guarding Darius. A lot of people are with 1.5 guys. So we have good players, and I think the last game you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but we had 5 guys in double figure. Yeah. So if that's what they're gonna that's how they're going to play us. We're going to try and capitalize on it. And again, we want to take what the defense gives us and try and execute at a high level. And I think we've shown a little bit of consistency, especially at home.
How do you feel Zay played today, first minutes?
I mean, Zay's practiced about 15 minutes. So I fully expect him to be a little bit more capable to impact us next week on Thursday and Saturday.
Cal Road had an atypical shooting night from three Thursday night over 5. He scored 4 in the first half tonight. How big were those shots in the first half?
Yeah, KR's KR. Like we tease him. Do you remember the game where he had the pump fake to the corner and he dropped the guy, and then he shot an air ball? I think if you go back and watch that, our whole bench was like, great shot, because we're used to seeing Kyle make it. So.